Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I'm going to show you 5 knife brands, mild to insane, and we're going to go through them fast. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're getting right into it. First up, this is the SRM Rubik Large. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it. And ooh, yeah, we have some nice looking micarta. It doesn't have a lot of feel texture, but it does look good. It's very pleasing to the eye. This is a crossbar lock. It has a little bit of jimping on top. It's not super aggressive. We'll check that out here in just a second. And you do have a couple nice thumb studs going on. And I did notice we have a huge lanyard hole back here. And you know what? I'm going to start right off with this. Check this out. It's a deep carry pocket clip that is reversible. And look at this. You don't need tools to change it. You squeeze it, pull it out, go around to the other side. Where are we? And then pop it back in just like that. And you've reversed your pocket clip. That is freaking awesome. That has got to be the easiest reversible pocket clip I think I've ever seen. For one thing, not having to use a T6. And for another thing, not having to worry about your screws coming loose because it doesn't have any. You can see those right there, those little arrow things. It clicks in with a nice palpable click. It is a nice pocket clip. It's sturdy, so that's a major plus. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, yeah. Now look at that bad boy. Now this is the larger version. They have 2 different versions. They have this one and then the small, and they have a bunch of different G10 colors that look so good. And they call their crossbar lock the Ambi Lock. And it is not a tough Ambi Lock or not a tough crossbar lock. It is easy to operate. So if you like crossbar locks, or maybe if you have some arthritis or something like that, this one is easier to operate. The flip out is nice. I mean, it is snap. It's a nice snap. It feels super solid. This is so lightweight. It only weighs 3.55 ounces. I really like the looks of this blade. And also you have the nice neutral ergos going on. You have a fuller going down the full length of the blade, which really adds to the aesthetic. And it kind of gives it that spear point look to it. Now, overall, this bad boy's 8.18 inches, and your cutting length is 3.45 inches. So you have almost 3.5 inches of cutting length. The ergonomics are fantastic. I have 0 complaints whatsoever. The jimping does grab my thumb just a little bit to help lock it in. And then for sharpening, you can see your plunge grind ends right there. So you do have a little bit of room to sharpen before you get up into the plunge grind to get a smile. The spine is abrupt, but it is not sharp to the touch. It feels so good in the hand. I can operate it with minimal pressure whatsoever with both fingers. And it is super snappy. And can I? Oh yeah, and you can also reverse flick it. Probably not the preferred method, just the good old-fashioned thumb stud. But there you go. That's the SRM Rubik. These run around $59. And I didn't mention it before, but check it out. It has nested liners, and you can see all the milling in there that helps it be so lightweight. And here's a look at this side of the blade. And then here's a look at this side of the blade. Such a nice, lightweight, everyday carry, toughness knife. This next one comes from the Tier 2 monthly knife club members. And you've all seen me show it before. For $55, you always get a knife that it costs at least more than that. And the value of this knife definitely is over $69. And check it out. This is the Ferrum Forgezelix. Yeah, check that out. So if you're a member of the monthly knife club, then you would have got one of these in the mail. And it has very good texture on this G10. It's that texture that I love so much. And look at this blade. Whoo, that is wicked. And then we have a little bit of jips up top, and the jimping on this one is pretty grabby. It is very useful. My hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. So you can see this is not a large knife, but I'm still able to get all 4 fingers on it. If you have an extra large hand, this might be a little small, or it might turn into a little 3-finger knife where you can wrap your pinky around it, but this is a great everyday carry size knife. It's nice and lightweight. And here's a little bit of your statistics. 2.9 ounces, 2.75 inch blade. Overall, it's 6.4 inches. So it's not a super long knife. And it has D2 tool steel. And I did check, they do cost about $70, but the knife club price for the tier 2 cost $55. So this definitely would have been a win. And I have to say, Monthly Knife Club has really stepped up their game. They've been putting out some really nice knives. And this has good solid lockup. It is centered. It has a G10 backspacer. I know there's a lot of Ferrum Forge fans out there. This one, let's see, your deep carry clip is inset into the liners. It has flat screws, so you're not gonna have to worry about, ooh, boy, that is sturdy. It is very sturdy. It's not gonna grab onto your pocket. This right here is be a great summer carry. I like the action on it. The ergos are really good. I am getting some grip with my thumb, and I do enjoy a good Tanto blade. This is gonna be a great scraper, just good for everyday carry use. The detent is really good, and check it out. They put the gems, pika pika, just a couple gems, but they work well. You can do the push button, it's super snappy, or you can do the light switch. Very good action, very good ergos. I like it. I think it's definitely worth the price. And if you got it for the 55, that would have been even that much better. It has a captive pivot. Yeah, I like it. We still have 4 more knives to go. Are you ready for the next one? Let's check it out. This is a fixed blade, and this is for the Onyx Collector's Plan. It's the Altair FX by SOG Knives. And 119 is the Onyx plan for monthly knife club. And this knife does cost, I just checked, it cost at least $149. So you would have got a really good deal on this small EDC fixed blade. It's a fixed blade. So here's a look at the clip. It is multi-directional. You can adjust it for appendix carry or vertical carry or whatever carry you want. It has a place where you can have it hanging from something on your backpack. And wait till you see the knife. I just want to show you a little bit of texture vision. It does have some mild texture. This sheath, I don't believe is Kydex. It's very possible, but take a look at this blade. This is a very, very nice fixed blade. It is so nice in the hand, and it is extremely lightweight. Check this out. It's 2.6 ounces, and you can tell that it's not even a 3-ounce knife. 3.6-inch blade. It's 7.6 inches overall. It has CPM 154 blade steel, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It has a polymer handle and drop point finish, bead blast, and it's ambidextrous. But look at this. It fits my hand so well. It's almost like I have a slender folder in my hand that I don't have to worry about whether it has good lockup or not. It is that nice. And the jimping is spectacular. Bigger jimping that stops my finger, gives me really good grip. And if you're up here and doing a little bit of this action, you have some jimping up top, and man, it is very grabby. The blade comes nice and sharp. It has a nice pretty even grind on it. Doesn't look too bad. And there you go. The Altair FX. I really do like it. I would say my only downside or a nitpick would be, I'm not sure if that's actually Kydex. It's possible, but I will have links to every knife that you see in this video in the description and in the comments, so you can go check it out and get further details for yourself. These run around $149, but if you're a member of Monthly Knife Club, you'd be getting this for $119. Now this one, oh yeah, we're getting a little more wild. I've already done a video on the budget version of this one, which was the XT01A by XTOUC. Now look at this one. Comes with a nice pouch and a big cleaning cloth, and it comes with a T6 and a T8 in the pouch. But look at this. Oh yeah, the XT RX302. And all of its titanium fragness. Yeah, we're stepping it up a notch, just a little bit. It is aggressive titanium, definitely. You're not gonna drop this. I don't care if you work in the oil industry, you're not gonna drop this knife. It does have super, super texture to that frag pattern. You have a nice titanium backspacer, and of course this is all titanium, and you do have a very nice place back here to put a lanyard out of the way so it doesn't put a hole. And check this out. You have a pretty deep carry reversible clip, and it has a filler tab, which is very nice, very, very nice. And I believe that's a T6, and it is super clean. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Yeah, look at that. You talk about a sleek, gentlemanly type or ladylike carry. This is an upgrade, like I said. Here is the first version that I showed a video of. This is the XT01A. Now you can step it up and get you the titanium version. Now these are both exactly the same size. Just because of the angle of the camera, it makes this look a little bit longer, but it is not. Here is this version, and you could go watch my video on this one, but you're getting pretty much the same thing. This has a different pocket clip. This has a reversible pocket clip that is absolutely deep carry. You see none of the knife. But back to the one we're here about. Did I tell you the blade steel? This is M390, baby. It has a captive pivot with caged ceramic ball bearings. Overall, from tip to tip, it's 7.5 inches long. Your sharpen length is 3.22 inches. And guess what? This doesn't even weigh 3 ounces. It weighs 2.8 ounces. Super lightweight. And let me give you a look at this side. There's a look at your clip. And man, this thing is gorgeous. I mean, it is gorgeous. Now, this is going to be aggressive on your pockets without a doubt. And it is a frame lock. And the action on it, very nice, very smooth. And here's a look at your jimping. The jimping doesn't go all the way around, which I think it always should, but it does have a great amount of aggression, so it comes flying out. And this does have a little bit of harpoon action going on right there. And this jimping up here, fabulous. Works just great. The ergonomics are so good on this thing, and I love how it has that ramp, perfect for my thumb, or if you're choking back and just doing a little fine cutting, opening up a package, or maybe doing a little steak cutting, that turns out to be a very nice feature. Of course, there will be a link to this one also, and if you follow that link will take you to where there's a $20 off coupon, which brings this Titanium and M390 knife down to $149, and I do like it. Now, before I show you the absolutely crazy, insane knife, I have one more to show you from XTOUC, and it's this little dude. Check it out. It's the XTOUC Mini. It's a keychain button lock with titanium caged ceramic bearings. It is so little. It's 2.6 inches. That's what she said. Overall, when it's open, it's only 4.1 inches long. Pow! Look at this little thing. It is so cool. And we have micro milling in the titanium, which looks so good. So if you want a tiny little knife that will do probably most of the tasks that you deal with during the day, just little opening package tasks, and it does have some very nice looking Damascus. It is so pretty. It weighs 1.3 ounces, and there's your button. And the button, listen to when this closes. I love the sound. It is very solid. It has a hollow sound. And this is pretty much, I mean, you could drop this in your fifth pocket and always have a very nice, if you like the titanium look and Damascus, you'd have a very nice little slicer with you. And it does have a little bit of jimping up top here. The jimping's not super grabby, but I mean, all in all, you know, this is keychain size. And it does have blue anodized titanium in there for your pivot and for your hardware back here. And if you want, you can put it on a little lanyard or put it on a keychain. But I mean, you know, this would be great. I think my wife might actually like this too. But if you want to, if you're always looking for another little fifth pocket carry, there you go. These little guys, right now, there's a $10 clippable coupon. They'll go for, I think, about 59 or 69 bucks. Considering the materials, it is pretty nice. Would be a very neat addition to a collection. I saved the absolute monster for last because it's going to take up the whole table. Wait till you see this. Oh yeah, it is a chonker and 3/4. This is the EF905. Many people have said, hey, when are you going to show us the EF905? Well, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. Would you look at it and all of its gigantiveness? Look at this backspacer. Oh yeah, big old gents, soft gems. And then you have a milled titanium clip. By the way, this is titanium, and this is an affordable chonker. I know a lot of folks like me, you like to get something different. You like to get a conversation piece. This is one of those knives. I mean, just look at that. Just look at it. It is massive. Big old gems up top. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Now that's what I'm talking about. This bad boy is no joke. From tip to tip, it's 9.16 inches. It has a 4.2 inch blade. It weighs 9.4 ounces. So it is not a mess arounder knife. But you know what? Here's the thing. The ergonomics could not be more comfortable than they are. My hand just melts into this knife. My index finger here, these two fingers here, and my pinky. I usually don't like knives that force your finger into a place, but the edges are all well chamfered. They're extremely comfortable. I mean, when you put this in your hand, it just fits so well. Look at here. Looky. Look where my thumb fits. It is just that comfortable. And here's the kicker. It's 14C28N, baby. And these only run 79 bucks for that much 14C28N. It's stonewash. Plus you get titanium. And something else I really like about it is disengaging this bar is so comfortable. I don't have to, there's not a lot of access, but you don't need it because of the width, the amount of space you have in here. It takes nothing. It is so soft on the thumb, so comfortable. And of course, it is as drop shutty as it gets. When you have a blade this big, it's gonna drop shut. No problem. And we're gonna show all of these knives on the live stream. We're gonna talk about them, do size comparisons. You can ask questions about them. But you know what? Here's one more thing. I have 2 more of these giant EF knives that are titanium, and I just had to get them out real quick because you know we're gonna be talking about them. Make sure Friday nights, Beez Blades, live at the Hive. Oh, right. Every Friday night, 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out. We do giveaways. We talk about knives. We end up doing a pizza check and a bunch of other fun, cool stuff. A lot of you said you really enjoyed the multi-knife videos, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna do another multi-knife video. So this one, I brought you 5 different knife brands, 6 different knives, and these are all really good buys. I think they're great value for the money. They're all comfortable, good ergos, not a lot of complaints about these. So make sure you go watch this video. You're really gonna enjoy that. And until I see you in the Hive stream or in the chats or the other live streams, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.